Oh no. What is going on here?
It's time for This Week in Slo-Mo, where we find a video online and break it down because it needs to be slowed down so that we can appreciate all of its nuances. Do you remember when you were a kid on your dirt bike and you would find, I don't know, a piece of plywood and you would prop it up on some cinder blocks and try it never worked? Yeah.
No. Someone got a bad injury at that point. Never held the weight.
Well, this person, and I think based on the language that we hear in the video, it sounds Russian or Belarusian or something East Europe-y-ish. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And I will just preface this. Nobody's injured in this video, okay? Because YouTube gets really sensitive about that stuff. But how nobody is injured is really amazing.
Oh, Jesus! Okay, I didn't realize they were that high up. What in the actual, what are you doing?
Now, you're wondering, the guy has to be dead, right? But keep watching.
Hey! That's awesome, brother.
Жека, сядь, посиди. Отойдите от него, дайте ему чуть подышать. Отойдите от него.
Just rub some dirt on it, Sergei. Mm-hmm. Walk it off, you tough man. Walk it off, Sergei.
That's horrifying.
Yes, I was not expecting the building to be that high. Like I saw it going bad from the get-go. First of all, Not nearly enough run up, right? You got to be starting up that hill to get up that ramp. And then when he didn't make it across, I thought, okay, that's fine. He's just going to fall right to the ground. And then you realize it's like a 4-story structure.
Yeah, I counted 5 stories in there. And I don't know why whenever people try to do this, they forget that the engine is the heaviest part of the car.
Oh, that's true, too.
It's going to go down first.
Truth. God. That's what saved him right there. That's what saved him at the end, was that last, right before impact on the ground, that last little hit that stopped things just enough. That's probably what saved him. By the way, they weren't even close.
No.
Like that ramp did nothing. It went just straight down.
What was going to happen if they made it? You can't just drop a car onto a roof.
If you're constructing that ramp, I don't think you thought that all the way through.
That's not what roofs are for. You can't just land a car on it.
Truth. Go ahead.
I think the other thing that saves him is the roof of the car is what takes the brunt of the bricks.
Correct.
If we watch this.
Not even close. Yeah, right there. Not even close. And it's not that far of gap. You know what? Not that I want to condone this stupid ass behavior, but I think you could have a hardcore parkour guy run down that hill and make that leap.
I guess. I mean, was he watching Mission Impossible? I mean, it's just not plausible.
Can we go to the Frank comment real quick before we go any further?
Yeah. Yeah, no, the guy makes it out, and now Frank's mad at me. Yeah, no, it would have been legendary, and it would have gone through the top floor, and then it would have made car impressions all the way down. You would have just seen a hole in the shape of that little car.
Well, they never, to Frank's point, they never panned the camera. Was there another ramp to jump onto another roof?
No.
Maybe. No.
Oh,
okay.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. You think it was
I
going to...
thought maybe on the other side there was another ramp, and he was just going to continue to like Mario that thing over, like doot 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 doot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what he was doing. And down we go. Down, down, down below. Right here is, I think, where it saves him. Because that rights the ship just enough.
Maybe.
And lessens the impact on the ground. Because once again, he got lucky there. It hit the tire well and flipped it to the side there.
Yeah.
I love how no one's running down the stairwell. They're all just continue to record.
Right.
It's like, well, I can't help them. We got people on the ground. I can't help them. I'm going to stay up here and get it all.
So check this out, though. There's a big group of people right here watching this whole thing go down. So they let the whole village know that this was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was Saturdays with Sergei. He's like their evil Knievel. Could you believe what Sergei is going to do this Saturday? You see him build a ramp all week? No way he make it over. No way Sergei make it over.
And you know what's crazy is the moment the car leaves the ramp, I mean, it never really gets up in the air. It just
because
tips.
there was zero leadway.
Yeah.
Like, you have to start that further back.
You got to start it further back. And I mean, I think when you go to the crash derby, what's that called? Why am I forgetting?
Demolition Derby?
The Demolition Derby, and they're doing these crazy stunts. Those are different cars, and they're balanced differently.
Correct. Not this dope. And it just bonk. There's no vertical.
And that's what happened when we were kids.
Correct.
Right? You would get to the edge of that plank, and the front tire would just go down. You would never jump.
And you would go ass over elbows and just biff it because it would just go blonk.
They do look like stormtroopers, you're right.
This here is the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
This is our TIE fighter. This is the prototype of the TIE fighter for the Empire. Whoops, Sergei, do it again.
So yeah,
Whoopsie.
He's lucky that it went down like it did, because he could have got a face full of building gutter.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead, he takes the gutter out. And here's the part where I was flummoxed. Mm-hmm. So he's going down nose like this. It's starting to go a little bit. And then he hits that last little bit. I think that's what saves him.
Yeah.
That stops the impact just enough.
I mean, look at
flips the hood off the car.
Yeah, the car just falls apart. I mean, the thing was it was barely welded together.
It fell 5 stories, Johnny.
It did.
I mean, it fell 5 stories. So you drive your car off a 5-story roof and see how well the hood holds up when you hit the bricks.
I think a Chevy truck probably could have made that.
By the way, the hood falls off, and here comes Slo-Mo to take a dump on it out of nowhere, just to bring it all together. Sergei, okay?
I sent this video into some kind of translator, a couple of different ones, to see if I could figure out what they were saying. And it seems like what they're saying, they're telling him to sit down. And somebody else is saying, I think he's in shock, because he just it very well could have been adrenaline, where he just said, I get out and I'm running. If this video would have gone on another 20 seconds, he probably would have just collapsed.
Well, yeah, very true.
Жека, сядь, посиди. Отойдите от него, дайте ему чуть подышать. Отойдите от него.
I'm fine. I tell you I'm fine.
Yeah, he just kind of waves him off.
Yeah, I'm good. I do not need the medical. I have the money. Is this economy for an ambulance? No.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, that is one epic mess of a jump.
Yes. Not enough lead up. And just bonk and bam. God bless. Sergei, Saturdays with Sergei. on the Russian Ocho.
That's right. Next week, I light my pants on fire.
I did not make it with car. Well, yeah. Stay tuned next week. What will Saturday with Sergei be?
Yeah, you got to wonder. At probably like
one more time with the Slo-Mo.
Yeah, right about here where he starts swearing in Russian.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna work. He knows right now.
Holy Shedinsky. I am really effed. About to pop off, and there we go. Oh, the monkey phone's ringing. Do we want to end with the monkey phone?
Oh yeah, monkey phone's ringing. We better. Yeah, we can't.
I think that's a good way to end it.
Can't do a show without going to the monkey line.
Yes.
We always appreciate you when you call in. Hello, you are on with Mike and Molson.
Okay, let's try this. As the video will clearly show, and Sergei should probably know, you can't make that jump, you stupid chump, in a non-souped-up Yugo.
Wait a minute.
Nice. That is our Poet Laureate, who at some point in the show always chimes in with another great entry into the program.